Okay, so it's been 5 months. The new job didn't really work out, so I guess it's time for another update on the toolbox. As you can see, it's grown considerably. Again, not a massive Snap-on fan for the price, but it is good quality. This was another purchase to try and keep me in the current job, but it just didn't work out. The money wasn't great, and the extra money I was earning was going in fuel money because I was having to travel. So let's dive in. So obviously my Bergen sockets on all the blue trays are still the same. These are, I needed some 12 points, and these Sealy ones are really good quality, nice thick walls. This was in the last one. If you haven't seen the last one, it's on my YouTube channel. It's about 5 months ago when I first set up my other box to go start my job. This massive socket I needed for a hub. What else we got? Just some cheap 3/8 deeps, blue point, alloy wheel, bolts. You can see it's absolutely abused. Similar sort of set to this one, 1/2 inch, 6 points. I was lacking on a lot of impact stuff, so that's where these two come from. They were pretty cheap. I think this was they were 40 quid each, which isn't that bad to be honest. And the sizes are pretty decent. Don't really miss anything out. These are a recent purchase. I got them in 3/8 and in 1/2 inch, and they're like shallow sockets. I like these. They're pretty cool. I thought they were a bit gimmicky to start with, because obviously they've got a like a bolt on the back, a nut on the back, should I say, for a spanner. I thought they were gimmicky until I needed to take what was that? I need to put a plate underneath a rear seat belt on a Mazda 2, just above the fuel tank, and that come in well handy. And this is a new one. I'm yet to use it. Similar sort of style as what's the word before? As an O2 socket, but it's for your tie rods. So you stick that over the end of the tie rod, and then you can impact it off. I'm yet to use it, but it was 16 quid. So we'll give it a bash and see if it's any good. Start with so obviously before I had the bottom box, and now I have the top box. So everything's shuffled around, and I've gained quite a few tools. So I will just go through. So Allen's Torx, triple squares. Sort of, I needed some beefier stuff for brakes. That's where they've come from. All 3/8 heads, triple squares. These are cheap, but I'm yet to break them. I suppose I'm yet to find a job to break them on. Ratchets. Still sort of like the same ratchets. I gained a long one for doing diffs. It just takes the 1/2 inch head. What I thought this was I got it on eBay. It was like, I believe this is quite a good brand. I've not seen it before, but it was, whatever I've seen of it, been quite expensive. I got this for 11 quid. It was brand new. It's a bit knackered now. Just for doing brakes. I never really used ratchets on brakes. And there's a Snap-on one there, which this is again why I don't really rate Snap-on. Let's see if I can show you, because I bent it. It's probably really hard to see on camera. You can sort of see it there. I bent it, and the handle got snapped. This actually bent at the handle. I need to get on a Snap-on truck at some point and warranty it. And then just some cheap power bars, and also the long 3/8 extensions. These are another new purchase. I've purchased various extensions for doing various things. These are another purchase. Quite cool. I'd never seen these before until I started working in a dealership. Sort of like a universal, but they're like a ball joint. These are the cheap ones. I got these two for, I think it was 12 quid for the set, and then these were like 27 quid each. Yet to find a difference in them, to be honest. Yeah, US Pro Tools. It's another eBay sort of brand, but some of the stuff's alright, some of the stuff is garbage, especially the screwdrivers. I've killed a few screwdrivers. Allen-headed T-bars. Allen-headed T-bars even, and Torx T-bars. Draper Expert, there, another new one. I said in the last video I like my chisels. My chisel set is upgraded vastly. Various chisels and punches. Another one, I saw this one on the interweb, like a thread restorer type tool. I'm yet to use that yet. This was like 4 quid, or they do a version on the Snap-on truck, which is exactly the same, just the handle, and it's got a stamped Snap-on. I presume it's something to do with the quality of the metal, why it's so expensive. But yeah, I couldn't justify paying the Snap-on price. And then just some sort of punches for doing like your Brembos and stuff like that, getting them pins out. abundance of drill bits. I've never been one to spend a lot of money on drill bits. I normally just buy like shitloads of cheap ones. These are from Lidl, believe it or not. I just bought them because they, like I said, they look cool. I don't know whether that coating means anything. And then just some dinky pry bars, and then a big chisel, and a tie fork. I think this is called a lady slipper, just for pushing the calipers back. There is a big pry bar here, and some safety specs. And I've got a few torches since then. This thing I got recently. It's pretty cool. It's like 30 quid. I'm having issues with my snapper one. It's magnetic. I was having issues with my snapper one. The battery life is just fucking crap. It lasts about 40 minutes, if that, and it was advertised at like a good few hours out of it. But clearly not. And this comes with a dock here. You just stick it in and lose its charge. It's alright just if you bash it, it flickers, but it is cheap. So offset spanners and just some plus sizes, 32, 27. This I had to buy on the fly because I needed it. Nobody had one in this length. It had to be a certain length just to get to the part I needed to get. I think I paid like 27 quid for it to use it once. But, and then later on I bought a Silverline set. Silverline comes with really good warranty for the price, so you can't quibble. Everything's got condensation on. I am in the UK and it is rather cold. Screwdrivers. I did bite the bullet and buy some snap-on screwdrivers. It was like my first purchase and I got a deal on the snap-on truck, so I thought, why not? I've only really used the one, to be honest. What the posi drives. Yeah, like I don't feel like I need an abundance of screwdrivers. This does me perfect. This is a China buy because I like the really thin profiled flatheads. It's got like some sort of bronze coating on it. And then again, my stubbies. I like my stubbies. This came with that 3/8 breaker bar that I was showing you, the little power bar. And then if you're doing like mud guards and mud flaps and getting the inner linings off without having to take the wheel off, if you're lazy like me, these little dinky screwdrivers. There's a lot of them there. Do 2 doors. Try and break down some time. Power tools, air tools, snap on. This is the same one from last time. I just got a new cover because this cover was getting a bit weathered. I was starting to break into it. Air tool, a blower. Didn't realise how useful this could be. I never had one until I started there. I think this was like a couple of quid, and I use it like all the time. Tire inflator, and then this one I think I've used it twice. It's not that powerful, to be honest. I don't really rate it. I normally end up just going manual for the time it takes for this to grip up. It's good as a manual ratchet, I suppose. And then just like all me bits and pieces, blades, batteries, spare bulbs. These little dealies are quite cool. I saw someone using these and let me have a go on them, and I had to go buy my own in the end, just for like clamping brake lines without having the big bulky tool. Really simple, really useful. Blades. This was I think this was an Aldi purchase. Quite cool looking. I love Stanley knives. I like collect them. I don't know why, but I just like the mechanism on it. And it locks. It's dead sturdy. There's no play in it. It's nice in the hand. But yeah, trim tools. Various trim tools. Ball joints, splitter, and again various trim tools. What have you got here? Feeler gauges, pens, brake tools. This, some old guy at the dealership was using it on AER to take Defender brakes off, old school Defenders. And you put this in and you just twist it sideways and it pushes the piston back, and I thought it was amazing. It took me weeks to find this because it's really old. I think from what we googled, it was like 40 years old, the tool, and I picked this up for £12 on eBay. It was the only one on eBay, and the guy was rather jealous because he's had to weld it up a few times. And just callip up a brake pad puller, stick it on, pull it out. This is sort of a gimmick. People buy tools for me thinking that I'll need them. Again, the magnetic keeper. Right, and then to the bottom of the box where some of the money's been spent. So spanners, upgraded. I've got a few more extra spanners. I've now expanded to 2 drawers. So Halford's Advance, again, really good for the money. I can't complain, to be honest. Like I said, got 200-piece set for like 190 quid, and it comes with all your beginner bits. None of them have broken on me yet, bar one of the ratchets because the pin fell out the back, and I didn't fix it, and I ended up buggering it. But they do sell repair kits, so I need to get around to that. Just some off-brand chrome vanadium ratchet spanners. No complaints on these. I've never broke one yet. Slim. Never seen these till I started in a dealership. Just for holding your push pins on your calipers. They come in really handy. And then, like I said, I bought a Silverline set. I can't remember how much I paid for it. I think it was literally between the 20 or 40 quid, and you get all the sizes from down to, I think it was down to like 9mm, but I give some to my little brother because I don't need abundance of spanners. It goes all the way up to 32. It only skips a few sizes when the sizes get bigger. Apart from that, between sort of like 24 all the way down, it's got every single size. It's float spanners, box end spanners. These are my favourite. I want to get some more of these different sizes, but these ones can be quite expensive. And then an off-brand swivel head ratchet spanner. Not really used a lot, but they do come in handy, especially if you're taking off sort of batteries and stuff. And then just these Silverline nut drivers. Excuse me. Pliers. Plier drawers have been pretty messy compared to last time. There's a few extra pliers in there. All sort of off-brand. Bergen, again, Rate Bergen, Blue Point, Blue Spot even. I know I kept saying Blue Point in the last video. Circular pliers. Rivet gun. Bought this for a job and never ended up using it. It kind of be the scheme for a lot of my tools that I end up buying. Your big pliers, you know what they're for. And yeah. What's next? Again, torque wrenches. I still am yet to buy a new torque wrench. Money's just not allowing it at the minute with Christmas. I'm still using this rusty Silverline. It's still in spec, it still works right. I was meaning to get these done at work, get someone to get them sent off and get them calibrated, but I never got around to it in the end. And then just snap-on breaker bar. I used the old school snap-on one that hasn't got the rubber handle and is a bit slimmer, and I did prefer that, to be honest, so I am on the lookout for one of them. This one's considerably heavier than the old version. And then just your pliers and your files and your wire brushes. This is a Yorkshire trading buy. If you're from the UK, you know where that is. It's pretty funky looking. And then this I got off eBay. Really strong. It's not too great for sort of like embedded rust, but cleans up really quick. The only issue is because it's so stiff, it flicks rust everywhere. If anyone's tasted rust, you know it don't taste too good. Where are we at now? I finally have a whole drawer for my quarter dry stuff. Last time this was having to share a drawer elsewhere, and I bought various bits and pieces, extensions. These are another eBay purchase. What's the brand on them? That there. Good quality, real good quality. I bought both of them. Again, these are for like mud flaps and stuff. Parkside, I think that's Lidl. Let's see if I can dig it out. I tend to buy tools on the fly, and yeah, it's just extra pieces. I doubt I'll ever get around to using it, but it's one of them all-in-ones that you can take with you. I did think the handle was ratcheting, but it's not. So and then just extensions. And this is really cool. It's 108 teeth. It's absolutely tiny. But yeah, that's good. I like that. This set did come with the Bergen set. I swapped it out for this one. Yeah, it finally has a drawer. Sort of specialty stuff. Low profile oil filter. Spark plugs. These are just some spare 1/2 inch. Again, female torques. Don't really come across them very often. Clutch alignment tool I'm yet to use. O2 socket. Some spare alloy wheel sockets. And then these are quite cool. Some impact Allens and some impact, what they call torques. Yeah, I like these, they're good for brakes. The little ones, like you're just chewing them up, so I thought I'd go for some impact style ones. Battery guns, this is another little buy. They're doing quite well at the minute. It's like an impact-y, I think it's a hex driver. Just for on small commuter cars when you're taking the brakes off, then fucking little Torx heads are a bastard. That eats them off pretty quickly. The hammer drawer has grown. This is my latest hammer, big bastard. And then a little dinky hammer. I bought it purely because it was novelty, but I've used it quite a bit, to be honest. I think that's like a nail starter. You stick the nail in it, it helps you start it without it slipping. Yeah, like I said, just novelty. eBay stuff. This is another new hammer, Bergen, and I fucking caught it with an angle grinder by accident and chewed up the handle. So we'll see how long that lasts. Right, where are we next? Nuts and bolts drawer has grown. This drawer weighs a ton. You pick up various bits and pieces. Always helps you out in a pinch having a nut and bolt drawer, and then just some copper washers and stuff. And some spare assorted off-gas metal and stuff. Dremel, hacksaw. It sort of thins out towards the bottom of the box. What's this one? The Impact Makita. I really rate it. It's a good impact. The battery life's not great and it's not super strong, although it advertises as being super strong, but we're doing stuff up and I'm doing stuff at home. It works. Tapping down to whole saw set, just blades and shit. Last one I can wire in this drawer when it wants to open. It's gone a little bit, some just extra crimps and stuff. I've been doing a lot of wiring at home at the minute. Cheap eBay multimeter. Never used these before, always seen people with them, thought they were a bit of a gimmick. They're pretty good, ratchet in sort of like clamps. They do the job. For wire strippers. I've only ever gone to these for wire strippers, I think they're brilliant. They struggle on some of the tougher stuff. And then just grinder, heat gun, various grinder bits. Junk drawer. Big junk drawer. I've got secrets in there. All sorts of crap. But yeah, if there's anything you'd like me to go in depth on, you know, just give us a shout. My other videos seem to get quite a bit of attention. People enjoyed it, so I thought I'd make an update and see what you think. But yeah, cheers for watching.